Rashtriya Janata Dal (RJD) chief Lalu Prasad Yadav has taken a swipe at Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar over PM Modi's comments in the Rajya Sabha that dynastic parties are the biggest threat to democracy. Lalu Yadav has 9 children. His son Tejasvi Yadav was Bihar Deputy Chief Minister in 2015 when the RJD and Mr. Kumar's JDU were in a short-lived alliance. Tejasvi Yadav is seen to be in line to head the RJD after Lalu Yadav, although his father hasn't confirmed it publicly. Modi never had any children. Nitish has a son who is averse to politics. One can only pray that they are blessed with children who can carry forward their political legacy, said Lalu Prasad Yadav. Moving on to the next news, Bombay High Court Judge Justice Pushpa Ganediwala, who faced flack over a series of judgments that was deemed as controversial for the interpretation of what constitutes as sexual assault under the POCSO Act, has resigned. Justice Ganediwala, who presently presides at the Nagpur bench of the Bombay High Court, tendered her resignation on Thursday, a day before her tenure as additional judge was to end, as she was neither given extension nor elevation by the Supreme Court Collegium, official sources in the High Court said. After her problematic judgments given in January and February 2021, the Supreme Court Collegium had withdrawn its recommendation to appoint Justice Ganediwala as a permanent judge and instead extended for 1 year her tenure as additional judge. The tenure ends on Friday. Moving on to the next news. Senior Congress leader P Chidambaram on Friday said Prime Minister Narendra Modi's criticism that Goa's liberation was delayed due to Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was a desperate attempt to distort history and asserted that India's first Prime Minister intervened at the right time to free Goa. In an interview with PTI, Mr. Chidambaram also stressed that no Congress MLA elected in the upcoming assembly polls can be poached by the BJP in Goa this time, saying our house is well guarded and though the thief is still out there, the people will teach him a lesson. He said that with every passing day, it is becoming clearer to the voters that they have to choose between the BJP or the Congress, and small parties such as the Aam Aadmi Party and the Trinamool Congress are splitting the non-BJP votes. Moving on to the next news, West Bengal Minister Chandrima Bhattacharya made an explosive claim on Friday. The Trinamool Congress leader has accused political consultant IPAC of making posts using her social media handles without her knowledge. Responding to the allegations, IPAC issued a statement saying IPAC doesn't handle any digital properties of Trinamool Congress or any of its leaders. Anyone making such claim is either uninformed or is blatantly lying. Moving on to the next news, the interest of students in Karnataka will be served better if they return to classes rather than raise protests over issues like wearing the hijab and saffron shawls in classrooms, a full bench of the Karnataka High Court has stated in its 7-page interim order on the hijab row, which has led to the closure of colleges in the state. The High Court on Friday put out the full copy of its order after initially issuing oral orders on Thursday at the end of a hearing for interim relief on the issue regarding whether a ban on Muslim girls wearing the hijab in classrooms in some colleges in the state is a violation of their fundamental right to freedom of religion.